I have shiny object syndrome. So I want to start a business and I've been wanting to start a business and I've been saying to myself that I'm going to start a business. I would say I've been mainly a little bit more serious or hard on myself the past year. It's been 6 months in so far. And let's just say it's not going well or it's not going the best. But I know it's possible. I fully believe that I can do it. It's just a lot. There's a lot more beliefs that need to be broken and consciously tackled every single day. Aside from that, I think I'm going a little bit too broad, but basically, the way I was thinking was at the beginning of the year, I was there's like, it's a bunch of shit, but over the past 6 to 7 months of the first year, I've noticed I have a problem called shiny object syndrome. And the way it works, let me just show. I'll put like an image somewhere here to kind of show you the way it works. But basically, just to summarize it, there's informed optimism, uninformed optimism, and it kind of goes like this, right? And at the bottom, it's just like pain, and then it goes to, I think, informed on, I don't know. But all I know is it's good. It's called the Valley of Despair. It's good. It gets bad. You're down here. It's really bad. It sucks. And then if you just break through or just stay in, you will eventually, through proper feedback loops and proper reiterations and being intelligent, you will eventually break out and like go up. But the problem is, my problem was each time it got super painful, I pivoted and then I would be escaping. I'd probably be doom scrolling. I'd probably do something I shouldn't be doing instead of actually working on the business. And I would see a new opportunity and I would go towards that opportunity. And I would just repeat the cycle again. So anything that I ever had an idea would work as long as I just stick through it. But the problem is I never stuck through it. So let me share a little bit of a story time. At the beginning of the year, I started in the home services space. I wanted to build a home service company. One of my friends has a hardscaping company and I've seen him do 30K months. Sorry, not even 30K months. I've seen him do 30K revenue jobs. And I'm pretty sure I used to work for him. I didn't get paid a lot, but I don't know, it's complicated. Anyways, labor for the job was around 2K. So that means profit is 28K. His dad basically has all the equipment and shit. So he's profiting 20K, 28K off that job. And that job took like 3 days. So I'm like, okay, home services, this is sick. I don't know how to do hardscaping, but I don't see why I can't unlock 500, 300 ticket jobs and then just do a bunch of them. The problem is I never wanted to run ads and reinvest my own money. So that scarcity issue got me over here. And I'm like, you know what? It's too much. So I just started doom scrolling. I was escaping. I knew it was too hard, so I was escaping. I found this YouTube automation course. I'm actually such an idiot. But anyways, it was like a band. So I bought it. Here's the thing. I honestly, now looking back, it was worth it because it taught me about mindset. And essentially, everything that I've learned since then, I'm able to explain to you right now or to whoever's watching this. So you can kind of understand, like I understand now that it was worth it, but back then, it was fucking expensive. I wouldn't say 1,000 is expensive, but like it was quite a decent amount of money, especially if you've never had a job. But yeah, that's how I was thinking. Even till now, like bro, $1,000, I could probably spend that more effectively now. But yeah, so I went to YouTube automation. I was probably there for like 1 month. The only thing I took out of it was mindset, the mindset it takes to succeed in business. And I learned to use CapCut and shit like that. So I bought CapCut and Canva, and yeah. So then 3 months go by, I'm telling my mom, I'm like, yo, I bought this thing, I'm gonna be amazing, blah blah blah. It was funny. But anyways, school goes by, I drop that, and then I keep going between the home services, and then yeah, I just go on this like roller coaster of different things. And then after that, I'm pretty sure I want like N8N and like AI was circulating a lot more on YouTube, or it was becoming more popular. I'm sure people are already posting. And there's this one guy who made that school community and made a shit ton, going from Zapier, focusing on N8N, and then whatever other AI no code tool platforms that he used, and selling AI. So I thought that was a new thing. And then, I spent time on that. And then it got hard. I didn't know how to host the N8N on my local cloud. I'm not an engineer and I didn't know how to use Docker, so I ran into problems with that, and then I stopped doing that. And then anyways, I could repeat. I've tried. I would honestly say maybe 7 to 8 businesses that I got into. I stopped doing it because of shiny object syndrome. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm trying to explain today. Shiny object syndrome. It's something you kind of go through, and you kind of just gotta stick with one thing. So right now, I'm just gonna stick with one thing, and I really like marketing. I also like AI, and I like technology, and I like a bunch of stuff. So I think I'm gonna keep trying, but instead of like hopping from thing to thing, I'm really gonna just dial in to one thing, maybe two, but things that are related, right? Like I might be wrong right now, but I'm just gonna share anyways. But yeah, so that's the plan. One business model. But instead of focusing really on the business model itself, I'm trying to focus on the skill set. So I'm trying to learn distribution. So that type of leverage, like social media, long form, short form, and how to direct it into like I'm trying to learn how to take traffic and convert it into dollars. That's all I'm trying to say. And I think this skill set will be able will be like I can apply it to anything, and that's why I value it. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's at right now. And basically what I'm trying to say is whenever you're gonna do something, stick with it. And there's this quote by Alex Ramosi. This is really good. It's like, if you do the hard work for a long enough time, eventually the work, the hard work will work on you more than you work on it. And I've noticed this, especially whenever I go through hard moments in life. I'll talk about like my previous jobs and shit like that to kind of explain a bit more. Uh, but yeah, man, it's getting pretty tired. The video's getting pretty long, so I'm gonna cut it there. It's probably hella cringy, but you know what? I gotta, start posting these videos so my older self can look back and kind of be embarrassed, or like kind of be proud that at least I have the balls to do it. Cause if you're like watching this and you're like young, I highly encourage you to start learning right now. I'm only 21. I am pretty old, and I'm only going to be getting older. Time's only passing faster. So if younger and you're watching this, please take action. If you're older and watching this, just remember it's never too late. Remember that. It's never too late. You are always going to want to go back to this. You're always gonna I honestly feel that same feeling you're feeling right now of, okay, it's too late. I'm too old. Even at 21, I'm sure even at 30, it's not that old when you really think about it. Like, I am sure you have more responsibilities, but that doesn't mean it can't be done. The only way to give up is to stop trying. So if you stop trying, then yeah, kick rocks, but like don't kick rocks, but you know what I mean? Just don't stop trying. That's all I'm trying to convey. And if you're young, push, because you got it, bro. But yeah, guys, peace.